Bleibt standhaft, fallt nicht auf Lagins Lügen herein.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Die soll aber schön weiter träumen. Die Tinte ist noch frisch, die Handschrift sehr sorgfältig. Hey ihr, ich schulde euch sehr viel. Zum einen weiß ich nicht, wie der Bauch einer Schlange von innen aussieht. Zum anderen habt ihr mir erlaubt, in eurem Lager zu bleiben. Und noch dazu habt ihr herausgefunden, was mit Mama und Papa passiert ist. Ich bin jetzt allein und der Knochenmann sagt, dass das gut ist. Ich muss mich nur vom Gewebe leiten lassen und soweit ich das sagen kann, zieht es mich nach Baldurs Tor. Also gehe ich zuerst einmal dorthin. So einmal dort an. Naja, danke jedenfalls für alles. Ich werde es nicht vergessen, Arabella. Ja, sie ist gegangen. Arabella hat gelernt, wie sie ihre Kräfte kontrollieren kann. In der Not wird sie uns mit ihrer Magie beistehen.
Soldier, my engine... it hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
Bereit, wenn ihr es seid.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Es muss doch einen Weg geben, ihr zu helfen. Ich muss dieses Teil ausziehen, das sieht so scheiße aus. Das passt irgendwie doch nicht so ganz. Der kann nicht mal diese Clown-Scheiße wieder weghaben.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the undying queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Eure eigene Herrscherin terrorisiert euch. Ich habe guten Grund, sie zu hassen. Motiv erkennen, untersuche Lascelles Gegenwart und Vergangenheit. Was ist der wahre Grund für ihre Ablehnung? Das ist doch so lächerlich, ist das.
Vlaakith has upended Lascelles' whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lascelles' bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Traut um eine Zukunft, die euch nie vergönnt sein wird. Flagget hat euch alles genommen.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Mat Stilna Forgen in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Ihr habt euch auf Sache angeschlossen. Was ist mir eigenen Wünschen und Bedürfnissen?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Flagget hat versprochen, euch zu Bad Flakit zu machen. Klingt beeindruckend. Was machen wir
We
nun?
find Voss at Chares's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus tough Kinazen.
Ach, schau mal, hier ist der Junge wieder.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right?
Mädchen.
You were really nice
Nicht
to me
Junge.
before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play Wanna Cup!
Natürlich könnt ihr bleiben, Jenna. Sucht euch einfach einen Platz.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Ihr hattet erwähnt, dass Schar-Anhänger nach uns Ausschau halten könnten. Meint ihr, wir können sie benutzen, um eure Eltern zu finden?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Wonach sollten wir Ausschau halten?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Oh, die Schminke sind nicht da wieder weg. Halleluja. Also das mit Karlach tut mich auf jeden Fall Kopfschmerzen bereiten. Ich will echt nicht, dass sie sterben wird. Untersuche den Zirkus.
Do not cause.
We once anchored the Fairy Queen's court during a misjudged performance in the Feywild.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
Zetino.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not?
Ich liebe jemanden, eine Person, die mir nahe steht.
You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Ich weiß schon jemanden, ich werde diese Person schnell holen. Was sagt ihr, Schattenherz?
Love, is it? I hadn't realized I'd bowled you over that much. Give it a try then. Impress me.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe.
What the fuck?
I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart. An endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Die Beurteilung anderer?
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
Sieht wohl scheiße aus, ja?
All affections face their trials. Your bond quivers, but it does not yet break. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Indem man Zelluliten in Furze hüllt. Doch kluges Urteilsvermögen.
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier paths into my good graces.
Scheiße, ich verkack ja voll.
There is hollowness between you, something brittle and strained. We must dig deeper, grasp the pain hiding within. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
Sie weiß nicht, wer sie ist oder wohin sie gehört.
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. I suppose I should be grateful. You helped me shed any illusions that you might have been paying attention. Thank you.
Oh mein Gott, ich hab sie vergrault. Oh mein Gott, hab ich sie vergrault.
Your bond is false, and I know why. Because your heart belongs to another. Close your eyes, and she will show herself to you.
Scheiße, hab ich reingeschissen. Unglaublich.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne.
Ich möchte es gerne eigentlich jetzt nochmal probieren, aber ich glaube, die Speicherung ist scheiße, oder? Ah nee, doch nicht. Ich probiere das nochmal, ganz ehrlich. Aber anscheinend habe ich total reingeschissen bei Schattenherz. Holy shit, aber wie ich reingeschissen habe. Ich bin nicht sonderlich gut in sowas. Hat man wohl gerade bemerkt. Ganz ehrlich, ich werde das jetzt mal bei Karlach probieren. Ich glaube, Schattenherz, die will einfach nichts von uns. Das habe ich schon den ganzen Playthrough irgendwie über. Das Gefühl. Eigentlich schade, also Schattenherz war ja so die erste, wo ich dann gedacht habe, die werden wir romanzen. Aber nada, nichts da. Noch lustiger dann, dass diese Ohren auftauchen dort.
Violence erupts here. Your eyes, Stira. You bring the one you love to me.
Das könnte lustig werden, Karlach, was meint ihr?
Absolutely. This is gonna be great fun.
Close your
Also dieselbe Stelle aber auch wieder.
I see the bond between you. Karlach. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
Raphael, mich. Mich, Digga. Ich würde schon sagen,
Just the
Gordage.
sound of his name makes my blood boil. Probably literally. Can't stand the fucker. Ding ding.
Ist das so gewollt, dass wir immer näher
Hear
gehen
how your
müssen?
bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing. Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
Ein paar Bösewichte zu vermöbeln und anschließend dann wilden Siegessex zu haben.
You know me too well.
Ach, das ist, glaube ich, so gemeint, dass ich näher zu ihr muss.
Dance lightly on the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
Wahrscheinlich wird sie tot sein. Alter, ist das ekelhaft. Wegen ihrem Maschinenherz da. Sie wird sich mit einem netten Partner und ein paar Kindern in einem ruhigen Dorf niedergelassen haben.
Kids, huh? I don't know. How about a really mean goat? But I don't know. Things can change, I guess. I've heard. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. 2 hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
Ja, jetzt kommt trotzdem wieder diese Ohrsen, ne? Diesen Übergang haben sie krass gemacht, Alter.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
Alles klar.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Lang genug. Ja, mit Karloch hat's wunderbar funktioniert, oder?
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset. Our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset. Me.
Okay, dann sind wir hier durch, ja?
Oh, how could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Ad!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
Alter, die hat gerade gedeepos, hab ich das gerade richtig gesehen?
Sated by his meal, the beast...
You forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
Wenn sich jemand schämen sollte, dann der Zirkus. Er hat euch hungern
The
lassen.
circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, but the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
Die Frage ist nur, was müssen wir hier untersuchen? Ich lese es jetzt mal nochmal genau nach. Zirkusdirektorin Lucretia möchte, dass wir ihn finden.
Hello again, my vicious
Noch nicht. Die sagt uns auch nicht mehr. Lässt sich aber auch nichts anderes finden.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
I heard what you did about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Naja, es wurde schon jemand getötet. Warenhaus Rivington.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
Solange es einen großzügigen Rabatt gibt.
My weapons are a bargain at any price. I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Es kommt ganz darauf an, wen ich töte und wie wütend mein Opfer mich gemacht hat.
Oh, good answer. Killing is so much more satisfying when you really mean it. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
Barde inspiriert. Der Rausch des Adrenalins wirkt Wunder beim meinen Schaffensprozess.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Ich würde niemals jemanden töten, der mir etwas bedeutet.
You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
What the fuck? Guck sie dir an, die Bitch.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Nervt langsam.
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
Ich wurde von einer Doppelgängerin angegriffen, die mich nachgeahmt hat.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Ich weiß, das ist nur schwer zu verstehen, aber ihr wurde von einem Doppelgänger angegriffen.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Mal Glück gehabt.
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Zeigt mir eure Waren.
Oh, yay!
Was hat die denn so? Über 3000. Das ist schon echt heavy. Ich weiß ja nicht. Ach komm.
Want more? Want less?
What's cooking?
Ja, wir probieren es mal damit. Sehen ja, wie sie es machen dort.
Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs. Sorry, mate. Had a run-in with a mugger. If you need something, ask the missus.
Don't wander around with...
You all right?
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed.
All right.
of good things.
Abgetrennte Clownhand.
Oi! Give that back! It's my special hand!
Was macht die Hand denn so
I
besonders?
found it by the clown man's tent.
Aha.
Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Gebt sie mir auf der Stelle, sonst schneide ich eure Hände ab. Überzeugen, ich glaube, sie gehört Schnippels. Ich brauche sie, eure Zirkusdirektorin braucht sie.
All right. Mama Lucretia says we family. Suppose that means Dribbles was too. Yeah. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
Alles klar, du kleiner Scheißer. Das ist hier überall zu. Aufknacken möchte ich das jetzt nicht, dass hier noch jemand was sieht. Also der normale Ausgang wieder.
I'm sure really? The call is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about friends.
Mummy?
Als ob man hier runter kann wieder. Alter, was war denn dieses Mal hier für eine Scheiße? Mordeter Flüchtling. What the fuck, Alter?
I'd love to, thanks.
There's no time to waste.
Na super, jetzt kommt die hier nicht mehr rüber.
Blackets will be done.
Doch ein ermordeter Flüchtling. Letzte Warnung. Ihr steckt eure Migrantennase in Angelegenheiten, die euch nichts angehen. Wenn ihr ein Gehirn im Kopf spazieren tragt, bleibt ihr mit dem anderen Absolutisten-Abschaum in eurem widerwärtigen Lager. Euer Mädchen hat diese Botschaft wohl nicht bekommen. Ihr wollt gar nicht wissen, was mit ihr passiert ist und jetzt verschwindet. Kann sie wieder nicht jumpen.
Flackets will be done.
If I was a shower and lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
So oder so einen schönen Hund habt ihr da.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
You, turn around and toddle your way. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Tut mir leid, das wusste ich nicht.
Sure. Now are you going to clear off or not?
Warum muss eine Scheune von der flammenden Faust bewacht werden? Das hat er ja gerade gesagt.
In case little weasels like you come sniffing around.
Kann ich irgendwie
Not
helfen?
unless you want to make a donation.
Ich möchte auch etwas für die Flüchtlinge spenden.
Yes, you're not all bad. Give it here and I'll make sure it's kept safely with the other donations.
Ich möchte meine Spende selbst in die Scheune bringen.
Well, if you must.
Was haben wir denn hier so Schönes?
Bet I can crack that open.
Es gibt es ja wohl nicht. Eine 1, Alter. Digga, willst du mich verarschen? Also das ist doch lächerlich ohne Ende. Oh, das fährt Kohle drin.
Looks like a trap. Tread carefully.
Untersuche die verdächtigen Spielzeuge. Das ist so unglaublich lächerlich.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
Ich habe eine Lieferung von Teddybären mit Sprengstoff gefunden, aber keine Sorge, ich konnte sie entschärfen.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Wieso sollte ich meinen eigenen Sprengstoff deaktivieren? Ich will bloß rauskriegen, wer dafür verantwortlich ist. Also wirklich. Mit dem Würfeln habe ich wirklich irgendwie nur Pech.
Alright, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. Luck.
Tja, die Frage ist, wer ist es?
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Ach, schau mal an, Mattes.
Pardon if my eyes are all saucer-like. I didn't realize Baldurs Gate was so big.
Groß und gefährlich, was auf dich auf, Junge.
Dangerous? Oh, it's a gold mine. So many pockets to pick. Wait, I know you. You're the reason some of us got here in one piece. Thanks. And you're in luck. Because we're having a special sale on some of the choice items I picked up on our way here. Fancy stuff. Wanna see?
Zeig mir doch mal diesen netten Plunder, den du da hast. Irgendwas Magisches dabei?
When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
Oh, mehr konnte so, ja.
Oh, hi. If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr. Christine?
Washing my pits, this is the song when I'm... Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Ach, schau mal, die kennen wir doch hier.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
Zumindest habt ihr es geschafft. Wie geht es euch dann?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
We made it through hell, twice. I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
Haben wir von denen nicht die Leiche gefunden?
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Won't get us fed. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Du Scheiße. Einfach ein Huhn getötet. Ist alles voll.
Mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
Here we are, Griselda.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. You're a true Baldurian, I can tell. You must understand why we need to keep these strays out of our city.
Jemand hat Sprengstoff und Spielzeuge eingebaut, die für Flüchtlinge gedacht waren, schon mal gehört.
What exactly are you implying? You bleeding hearts are always painting us as monsters. We don't want them dead. We just want Baldurs Gate to be for Baldurians. Let Waterdeep give this riffraff shelter.
Oh, ziemlicher Wichser.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
I'm not paid.
That's curious.
Oh, sehr schön. Naja, hier gibt es auf jeden Fall ein ziemliches Problem zwischen den Flüchtlingen und den Bewohnern. So viel steht fest.
What's that?
So waren wir auch noch nicht.
Best get in and out. No traps, please.
Digga, hier ist eine Luke.
This'll be fun.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Alles voller Fallen hier. Kellerschlüssel des Spielzeugmachers benutzt.